So I confess, I hear voices. Now, not quite like the Sixth Sense, but more in a way of Scooby-Doo and Unsolved Mystery combined. So I come from a family that's prophetic. So for me, growing up, having premonitions and a little bit of mediumship is not unusual for me. But I would say over the last couple of years, or more recently, my my experience with faith has had a complete makeover. So it was around COVID, and things were on the merge of everything being shut down. And my boyfriend at the time, we were reading this book called Making the Circle by Mark Batterson. And we decided to do a prayer walk. And well, let me say, this was probably the conception of my son Shaka. And when I found out I was pregnant, I think my son's father, he was ecstatic. It was more like, hey, cuddle butt, surprise, I'm pregnant. So with things being a little bit turbulent around that time, some unusual things started to happen. The first thing was my son's father and I started to experience white orbs around us. That was a little weird. And then the second thing was I started to hear voices. Now, it wasn't so much as if something was trying to compel me, but more like remote viewing for your ears. Once I gave birth to my son, things got a little bit catastrophic for me. I was dealing with an extreme case of postpartum. Yay. I was feeling everything and nothing at the same time, so that was a lot of fun. I really needed to just take a break from everything that was going on for me, so I decided to take a trip down to Savannah, Georgia. It was kind of a relief, well, kinda, but when I came back, that's when things started to pick up again. I would say paranormal activity too, especially when we moved into our new apartment. Everything from shadowy figures to lights flickering and changing LED lights. I would say that the hair on the back of my neck was at constant attention. So things were getting a little out of hand for me. And talking to my therapist, my therapist would insist that I needed medication. And for me, I was almost certain I needed a shaman. Long story short, my therapist dumped me. Way to make you feel like the awkward redheaded stepchild. But you know what? One thing that I did start to do, I started to pray. It started out a little bit like, dear God, please just help me get through the day. It was a little bit based out of fear, and that didn't really work. Then a quiet, still voice came to me, and it said, Psalms 18. Psalms 18. What am I going to get with Psalms 18? So I I began to read, and the words, he heard me from his temple, began to take an effect on me, that tears began to roll down my face. And for me, prayer began to work. It actually worked. I would say now that I've been doing prayer for a while, it has led me down deeper paths. Most recently, I did a Jericho walk that allowed me to experience some positive outcomes. Actually, they were quite miraculous for me. And I would say nowadays I am Thank you, guys. It's a lot, thank you. So basically, nowadays, I would say that I have a greater faith in the Most High, and taking a